What up? So, dude, what is the worst movie you've ever seen? What movie did you have the highest hopes? You're like, this is gonna be the shit. And then you sit down and watch it and you're like, this is so awful. This is so bad. Disappointing. You're crying. You're bored. You're like running away.
Well, usually movies that are that bad, I don't tend to have much hopes for in the beginning.
So you're saying you're telepathic, clairvoyant?
Are you asking what was the biggest disappointment?
Yes.
Even if it's like better than most shitty movies?
Oh, okay. You sound confident. Let's hear it.
Okay. Dancer in the Dark.
What? No, explain.
I mean, it sounded like a cool indie film, but it's kind of not.
Dude, it's
good.
awful. It's so depressing. I was like, the whole time I was just staring at the screen like, really? Really?
But I prefer it over something like Marley and Me.
What is that one?
We watched that one together.
At the senior center with my parents?
Yeah.
Dude, why don't we go on more senior center dates? That shit's legit, right? You like show up. It's like
Well, if we're watching movies like that.
That's why we don't go. We're like, no. You thought the depressing movie Dancer in the Dark is better than a blockbuster hit, Marley and Me, based on a novel?
Was that really a hit?
It's based on a novel.
That makes it a hit.
Or it was novel, I can't remember.
I think everybody thought that movie sucked.
Dude, I don't even know what to say.
It was a dumb movie. Like it was anticlimactic.
I don't really remember the movie, but I remember Dancer in the Dark. It was so traumatizing.
Well,
I still remember that. I still remember feeling like can this movie get worse? Like this movie?
Yeah, and it does.
It does. It's so bad. I feel like nobody knows the movie we're talking about. Do you want to give a quick synopsis or any sort of background on why we even fucking talk about this awful? Like, why does anybody see this movie? After we saw that, I was texting Melody once, and I forget what we were talking about, but I just mentioned in a text, just completely random. I was like, oh yeah, I watched Dancer in the Dark. It's so awful. She was like, oh my god, I went on a date with some guy, like, back in the day, like, and he cried. I'm like, exactly, this is not date material. This is not husband and wife material. This is like, you just listen to some emo. No one's down to hang out. What is some more emo shit that you'd be like, if I do this, this, and this, then I can watch Dancer in the Dark and my day's complete. You know what I mean? You get fired from your job, you break up with some person that you probably shouldn't have been with in the first place. What are some other things you should do before watching Dancer in the Dark? You should dye your hair black. What else?
Watercolor.
Marley and Me, just fucking watch it and then move on with your disappointed life. Peace.